Afternoon, folks. How are we doing? Hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's a very, very, very busy week here at LLLHQ, Ladies Life Lounge headquarters this week. Obviously, we had a mammoth week last week doing Best Life Bootcamp, which was just epic. But the hard work doesn't stop there because we're welcoming in lots of new members this week. We are answering lots of questions for potential new members this week. And actually, precisely for that reason is why I am here today. So many questions being asked about, well, what do I get with Ladies Life Lounge? What about this? What about that? What about the other? So I thought, right, I'll do a live Q&A. Anybody can come on and ask me any questions, or you can submit them to me beforehand. And actually, I've got quite a big page of questions to answer. So if you do join me live, I'll say this a couple of times throughout, just in case people join midway through this session. If you have a question, please just pop it in the comments while we're live now, and I will make sure that I answer it for you. But I guess I better get on with the ones that I've got. So if this triggers some more questions for you, please just feel free to chuck them in the comments and I will do my best to answer them for you. So I guess there's some really specific questions, but I'm going to start with the broader ones first. And, you know, when you spend so much of your time in your own business and you know it inside out, upside down and back to front, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that other people might not really know what it's all about. So I guess question number one is, what is Ladies Life Lounge all about? Well, fundamentally, it is about turning the notion of just being pretty on its head. You know, Roxy and I are girls, women who are on the kind of mission, on a quest for equality, gender equality. You know, and a big part of that is not just being known for what we look like. We don't want to be those women. I certainly do not want my daughters to grow up to be those girls and women that are only known for what they look like. Yes, we want to look good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I don't, but I absolutely want to be known for the value that I bring, for my credibility, for my talents, everything that I bring to the table. So Ladies Life Lounge is fundamentally about helping women live a happy, fulfilled and successful life, not just getting sucked into the Instagram comparison game of what do I look like, where I need to lose weight, what I should do with the wrinkles on my face or my hair or my nails or any of that stuff. You know what, if you want to do that, that's great. You know, don't worry, you're not going to get any stick from us from doing stuff like that. But equally, you know, it's about everything in a woman's life. So, you know, Roxy and I were just two northern down to earth women. That's right, I think. And, you know, we're just everyday women too. And we wanted more from life. You know, we were sick of the kind of hamster wheel of things, of just, you know, Groundhog Day and not really feeling like yourself anymore. You lose your mojo, you're flipping exhausted, you're knackered. There's these things that you really would like for yourself, but they never really get into your head because there's a trillion other things to do for other people. And I was like, no, there's got to be another way. You know, if I wanted to get fit and healthy, I needed to go and get a personal trainer. If I wanted to look good, so, you know, if I wanted to style an outfit to go to a wedding or the races, my biggest fear would be, do I look like mutton dressed as lamb? You know, I wanted to be able to get style advice and get some help, but, you know, to go and employ a personal stylist would have cost me loads of money. I think most of us suffer from some kind of stress or anxiety, and, you know, paying out money to have therapy was another cost. If I want to do a course to help my career or my development, that was another cost. So we wanted to put it all under one roof. And so that's why we developed 7 secrets, all beginning with the word pretty. So we turn the notion of pretty on its head. So we help women with confidence. Pretty confident is secret number 1. We help them with their health, well-being and fitness. Pretty healthy is number 2. And we do that through body and mind. So helping you to be physically in shape, and that's about sleep, it's about nutrition, it's about hormones, menopause, not just exercise. And then for the mind, you know, helping you feel like you can manage anxiety and stress and all of that good stuff. We've also got one called Pretty Calm, which helps people have a sense of balance and to cut through the chaos and live a more mindful, present life. Secret number 4 is Pretty Assertive. So I particularly, it's my zone of genius, help women to become more assertive and to step into their own space, find their voice, stick up for themselves, say what they mean, say what they want, go out there and get it. Hey, Laura. Yeah, Laura is one of our members, but she just loves spending time with me anyway, and I love spending time with you, hun. So thank you for joining me. So yes, ready to get up to assertive. And then we've got 3 more. Pretty Ambitious, which again splits into 2. We help women with career to help them land the next promotion, prep for a big presentation, get a pay rise, all of those things. And we also help women set up their own businesses. So they want to jack in the 9 to 5, or they've got a small business and they want to grow it so that it's making more money. And then the last 2 are Pretty Stylish, helping us to dress the body that we've got, not the one we thought we wanted. And finally, Pretty Personal. So discussing all of those taboo subjects, you know, relationships, money, sex, all of that stuff, all of the things that, you know, happens for all of us. We worry about them, we think about them, we don't necessarily speak up about them that much. So huge amount of stuff. So that's what Ladies Life Lounge is all about. Question that I get asked all the time is, well, who is it for? Is it for people like me? If you're a woman and you'd like a little bit more from life, the answer is yes. It's that simple. Actually, one of the questions that I got asked is, am I too old? No. Don't even need to know how old you are. You're not too old. Typically, the majority of our members are aged between 30 and 55, but we've got members younger than that and we have got members older than that, and that is absolutely fine. So yes, it's for you. If you're a woman and you'd like a little bit more from life, if you want to, you know, help yourself in any of those areas that I've just talked about, then Ladies Life Lounge is absolutely for you. What do you get? Well, where do I start? Actually, massive list. So fundamentally, the 7 secrets are built in a membership site with little online course modules underneath each of them. So we've got like this huge library of online modules and downloadable activities under each of those 7 areas that I've just spoken to you about. They're there all the time. You can access them whenever you want, as many times as you want. World's your oyster. And we keep adding to that library all of the time. We do at least 2 live monthly masterclasses. So we bring in industry experts that are specialists in topics underneath each of our 7 secrets. So you get all of those. And not just the current ones, all of the ones that we've done since we started, which is 18 months ago, are there in the back catalogue. So there are over 30 masterclasses, all recorded. You can dip in and out of them whenever you like. We do a monthly live members group coaching call. So every month, whoever, you know, you can come and go as you please. We host a group coaching call where you can take a hot seat and you can share a challenge or a goal that you are currently working on, and the whole team will help you with the ideas, advice, tips, techniques, thoughts, all of that kind of stuff to help you achieve it. We have a private Facebook group, and it's just the best Facebook group ever after our free Facebook group. So obviously, it's likely that you are part of our free Facebook group if you are watching this. If you're not, let me give you the link, because you should at least be in our free Facebook group. So in the comments, there you go, is our link to the free Facebook group if you want to join that. Some of you will actually be watching this in the free Facebook group, so don't worry, I haven't gone crazy. This is also broadcasting live to the page and live to YouTube too. So please come and join us in the group if you're not in it already. But we have a private Facebook group for just exclusively our members, and obviously we dedicate our time and our energy there first and foremost. We have a monthly book club. So we read self-development books. We pick a book a month. Our members put forward suggestions. We vote on that. We pick one. We all read it, and then we review it and take our lessons from it at the end of the month. Naturally, one of the biggest bonuses to Ladies Life Lounge is the supportive group of the community. It's the best group of women on the internet. I guarantee it. Nowhere else will you find a supportive group of women like this. Every member that joins is like, oh my God, you said it was great, but I can't believe just how great it is. There's not one like bitch, backstabber, envious, jealous, snipey, nothing. Everybody is just 100% behind everybody else. We also have perks and discounts for members. So we have like joined forces with other small businesses that provide discounts and perks for you being a member. And we have a team of resident experts on tap, because obviously Roxy and I can't be geniuses in all of those areas. So we have recruited resident experts so that you can ask a question in the private Facebook group on any of those topics and they will answer you. So you've got them on tap all of the time. So that's everything that you get. And the next question, I guess, is, well, how much is it? Well, at the moment, as a result of boot camp, we've got a boot camp special offer on, but it ends tomorrow night. It is £27 a month, and you get to keep that price for life. We will never, ever, ever change that price on you. Our standard price is £34 a month, and each year that cost does go up because we add even more value into the club. So absolute no-brainer at £27 a month. Yeah, I don't need to say anything else about that, do I, really? Here's a really interesting question somebody asked me. I'm not really sure who it was that asked it me, but what makes you two so special? Well, I think what they mean by that is, what are you qualified in? So quite diverse, really. I've got a corporate background. I've spent 20 years in leadership development and behavioural change. So I'm a qualified executive coach. And these days I coach women specifically around assertiveness. So, you know, I'm more than equipped. I'm a qualified coach. I am great at helping people to correct wonky mindsets, change behaviour, take action, be accountable, all of that good stuff. Roxy, bizarrely, is a mental health therapist. So obviously she does a lot of work in our pretty healthy mind category, helping people with stress, anxiety, all of those kinds of things. Oh, well, thank you, Joe Foster. I've done the same what I do on most days. Perhaps I've done an extra special job today. Thank you very much. So yeah, Roxy is a mental health therapist, but she is also like a bit of a tech geek. So she builds websites for a lot of our members that run their own businesses. You know, she can do all of that kind of wizardry in building sites, email marketing. Although I'm starting to catch her up now because I've been learning from her. She's really good at the mechanics of putting it together. I'm really good at the aesthetics and making it look good. So you've got a cracking team there. And then our resident experts fill the gaps. But actually, what our members say, and this feels really weird and a bit awkward to say this, but if I can't say this about myself, if I can't big myself up, then I can't really expect any of my members to do the same either, can I? But I think what our members have told us that makes us so special is, you know, it's just us two. We're a bit daft, we're a bit silly. Apparently we're quite funny and a good laugh. But they also say that we're really, really inspiring. So any of my members that are watching this right now, feel free to endorse that and let everybody know just how, you know, how much we make you laugh, how much we entertain you, and how much we inspire you every day. Not to mention, give you a good kick up the backside when you need it. That's more Roxy than me. See, I'm good cop, she's bad cop. Although everyone thinks I'm bad cop, I think because I'm a bit because of the assertiveness background, I think because I'm a bit more direct and a bit more straight talking, people think I'm going to be bad cop, and I'm not. I'm not sure who this is. Probably Marianne. It's always Marianne when she says, when there's no person there, it will be one of our members, I am sure. But they agree. So that's the good thing. Classic, great question to ask is, well, you know what results are people getting? What success do they have? We take such great pride in seeing our members make progress. We've seen people start new businesses, smash their business targets, get promoted, move from a job, deal with redundancy, come out the other side and do something different. People who've got fit and healthy. We're not big on losing weight for the sake of losing weight. We're all about being healthy, so fit, strong, healthy. So we've helped people get fit, strong, and healthy. We've helped people to kind of get their lives back on track, to leave toxic relationships. That might not sound like a great result, but it has been. It's been liberating for people. Build their confidence, believe that they can achieve certain things. So they've gone on and taken on new opportunities that they never would have dreamed of doing. Who's this? That's true. I've been watching your videos for months before I joined, and it was you two and the banter that attracted me to the lounge first and foremost. There you go. The bants. Hashtag the bants is what's good in Ladies Life Lounge. So yeah, I guess one of the questions that a few people have asked me is about, I just don't know if I've got time to do any of this. Oh, it was Jenny. Missed that one then, Jenny. So what kind of commitment does it involve? If you're somebody who's sitting there thinking, I just don't think I've got time. Well, actually, the question I often ask people is, have you got time not to? Which you might think, what kind of question is that, Jones? Well, it's about looking past the end of this, because actually what we help a lot of our members do is make time for themselves. So make changes in the way that they manage things, the way that they, deal with other people's kind of requests and pressures, and define some boundaries, all of that good stuff, so that they can make time for themselves first and foremost. But actually, on top of that, we're not about sucking up your time. We're all about, we've got a new little hashtag going in the members club, actually, as a result of July's book club. We were reading a book all about habits in July. And this book talked a lot about motion versus action. So the big light bulb moment for a lot of us, me and Roxy included, was kind of like, I'm consuming, motion is consuming my life. So I'm busy and I'm sucking up stuff, knowledge, learning, being a sponge, but I'm not actually implementing anything. I'm not doing anything. And so in the lounge, we're all about implementation. Actually, your membership money, the cost, the 27 quid, I want you to think that 27 quid isn't for all the stuff. The 27 quid is for helping you apply things, for the accountability, for the doing stuff. That's a nice comment, Joe. So the thing she's witnessed the most is people going out of their comfort zones because they now have the tools and support to do it. See, that's the magic sauce, isn't it? That's the good stuff. So if it's time, please don't worry about the time. And the other thing is, do you know what? It's all there on the internet for you, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So you can engage with stuff when it suits you, on a Friday night with a glass of wine if you want, or 3 o'clock in the morning when you're breastfeeding, or I don't know, if you can't sleep and you're up at 5, but your brain's active. You can just tap into all of this stuff. That's why we designed it this way, so that it's accessible for everybody all of the time. Okay, another question I got asked is, what happens when I join? Okay, so we've had the doors open since Friday. We've got them open till tomorrow night they close. And so people have been joining all week. So this week we're welcoming people in, letting people settle in. And on Saturday, we will host a welcome party. And at that welcome party, we will give all our new members a tour of the membership club and where everything is, introduce them to each other. They can find out a little bit more about us. You can get to know the current members. We'll show them around the membership site and all of that good stuff. And then really the first thing we get everybody to do is our pretty profile questionnaire. So we've designed this set of questions. You need to sit down, give it a good half hour and a cup of tea or a glass of wine, and really take the time to work through this questionnaire. And then you add up all your scores, and it will give you a graph that will tell you where your strengths are, so the things that are working really well in your life, so that you can capitalize on them and you can use them to your advantage. And maybe you can be an accountability buddy for somebody else in the lounge who struggles with that area. Yeah, but it will also show up where you've got some gaps, and then you prioritize those gaps. Think about where you're going to get biggest bang for your buck first, and then maybe take on one secret and start to do the work in that secret. So you might then delve into the modules and the downloadables that sit there and do the work around that secret, and start to then take action. And we encourage our members to periodically, once a quarter, redo the questionnaire and see what's changed. What have they moved forward in? What else is it showing up? Or what next on their list do they want to address? So that kind of gets everybody's wheels in motion. Everyone can start to get a bit of learning underway, but most importantly, implementation. And then our regular kind of monthly cycle starts to kick in, so that people get into the rhythm of that, how often they see us. And we're really active in our membership. You're not left on your own to do it. You'll see us every single day, no doubt. So we are always there for you. One other question that I got asked is, well, can we get one-to-one support from you, from Roxy, or from any of the resident experts? Absolutely, you can. Now, if you want to ask questions and we respond to questions in the group, that's all included. If you want some one-to-one support, you want to work with us on an individual basis, then you can do that at a discounted cost. So it is extra, but you won't pay the same prices that non-members would pay to work with us as a one-to-one client. Each of our resident experts are all different. It depends what you want, but all you have to do is reach out to us and inquire, and we will talk to you about your needs, make some suggestions, and give you a couple of options that might suit you. So absolutely, you can get one-to-one support offers, and you can get one-to-one support offers actually if you're not a member, but it'll cost you more if you do it without being a member. Okay, this one I got asked. What makes the lounge different than any other course I've bought? Because I've bought a few and I haven't even finished any of them. What I would say about that is the lounge isn't a course. It's a membership. And so it's an ongoing thing. It's more about the community and the ongoing kind of support that you get. There isn't a beginning and an end to what we do in the lounge. This is about, the lounge is a support resource for your life. All the things that you need to live a happy, fulfilling and successful life. And they're there for you all the way through. So it's not a course, okay? But I think I mentioned a few minutes ago that we're about action, we're about implementation. And so we won't let you just have things sitting there that you don't finish, right? And if it's necessary and you need it, we will encourage you to do it and we'll help you get it done. But actually, we might also suggest not to do things if it's not going to add the right value for you at that point in time. So, you know, we'll do what's best for you in that sense. Is it just for business owners? So we do have a lot of female entrepreneurs that are members, but equally, we also have a lot of people that are in a corporate employed job. We have also got a bunch of people that are stay-at-home mums. And we've got some members that have, you know what, they're ladies what lunch. They have retired and they, you know, they don't have a go to work job. I think all of us have still got a job, no matter what we're doing. So please don't be put off if you think, oh, well, is it really just for women that run businesses? Nope. And it isn't an issue. It doesn't even form cliques of women. There's not like the business owners and the 9-to-5ers. It's not like that. Actually, everybody helps each other because we're all just women wanting to be happy, fulfilled and successful. So our business owners ask questions and our career ladies answer them because they could be their potential customers. And our, the other way around, our corporate workers ask for advice on certain topics, and our business owners might have been there once upon a time, so they help each other out with that. Our stay-at-home mums sometimes are often thinking about, how do I transition back from maternity leave? Or sometimes they're thinking, I don't know if I want to go back to my job, either I want to change my job or I want to set up my own business. What's most important is that all the women have got loads of life experience. So we share our experiences. We can say, hey, well, listen, here's my story. Here's what happened for me. And you might get 6 or 7 different versions of that. And it's all of that insight then that helps women to make their own decisions about what they would like to do. So really doesn't matter. Do you do face-to-face events? Yeah. We'd love to do some more. Obviously, it's been a bit tricky this year. We naturally host Womanifest, which is intended to be an annual event, which we hosted in March, and it was flipping amazing. We're not going to host Womanifest in 2021. It's too big of an event, needs like a full 12 months of planning. And under this set of circumstances, you just don't know whether we're going to be able to run it. So it's on hold for 2021. We run retreats. So last year we took a bunch of women to Croatia on a personal development retreat, and we have planned and sold out. So this one's already fully booked, sorry. Marrakesh in June next year. So we're taking 26 women to Marrakesh. We are thinking of putting on a second one for 2021, probably the beginning of October. So that's an option for you. And again, priority on those things we do offer them out to members first. And yes, we do quarterly social events. We do allow our non-members to book and come to our social events, but as members, you get preferential treatment on those. And unless we're going to a special thing, they're at no cost to you. There would be a cost to non-members coming along. Or if it's something that needs a bit of contribution, your contribution would be so much less than what it would be to a non-member. So yes, we put every year, spring, summer, autumn and winter social. The winter one's obviously the Christmas party. But this year we have been doing them virtually. So our summer social, we had an afternoon tea party theme, and we had a bake-off, and we did lots and lots of fun stuff. And at the moment, we were hoping we'd get our autumn social happening face-to-face. It's planned for the 17th of October. Still not sure what's going to happen. So I'm half semi-making plans, but half thinking of what we could do if we do it virtually. Long term, absolutely, yes, we do face-to-face events with guest speakers, lots of good stuff going on, lots of networking and things like that for you to get involved in. Do the masterclasses cost extra? Nope, they are all included. Once you've paid your membership, that's it. They all come in alongside that. And can I cancel or can I try it out? The answer is yes. You know what? We don't tie anybody in. There's no tie-in period. There's no contract. You can leave when you like. In fact, you don't even need to ask us to leave. You can cancel all by yourself. So it makes it really easy if that is what you wanted to do. Although I very much doubt you would, if I'm honest. Hand on heart, yeah, that's my heart, isn't it? Hand on heart. The members, I could count on one hand the number of members that have left in 18 months. And of those members that left, none of them left because they didn't like it or enjoy it. Their personal circumstances changed. And actually, a lot of those came back when their personal circumstances returned to normal. So that speaks volumes, really, doesn't it? Can you try it out? Well, do you know what? You've got nothing to lose. Sign up, try it out for a month, see what you think. If you don't like it, then by all means, you can go and you can come back again whenever you like. The only thing I would say is, if you leave and want to come back, then it's unlikely you'll return at £27 a month. the cost will be £34 a month, or you're waiting until we do another boot camp with another special offer, but it's unlikely to be 27 quid again. So just one to think about. So that's all of the questions that I had submitted for today. If you have any more questions, even if you're not watching this live, if you are watching this on replay and anything that I've talked about kind of triggers another question for you, please feel free, just pop it in the comments below. I'll get back to you and answer it. Or, you know, if it's a question that you don't want everybody else to see, then just message us, send us a DM. Any way you like, we'll pick it up and we'll answer you in a jiffy. Just remember, midnight tonight, that's it, 27 quid, gone, doors, boom, shut. That's our autumn intake done. So if you are thinking about it, if you are on the fence, if you've got a question you want answering, to put your mind at rest, or hopefully I've done that anyway, but let me know. And if it's not for you, do you know what? I'll tell you that it's not for you, but it's highly unlikely. All right, have yourselves a fabulous Thursday afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow, Friday, for a bit of Fuck It Friday. I think we're on at, are we on at, I think we're doing 12 o'clock tomorrow, actually. Let me just check my calendar. Friday, yeah, 12 o'clock tomorrow. So you can ask us some questions then too, if you want. Obviously, we're going to be harping on about it tomorrow. But yes, we will see you then. Have yourselves a fabulous day, and we hope to see you on the other side. Right, see you later. Bye.